How's it going, hunters? Dengzaddy here. Today I'm gonna show you how to trigger weak points in Monster Hunter Wilds. Just a quick intro for those who do not know what weak points are. It's a red spot that allows you to use a focus attack after a monster uses a certain move. There are two ways to tell if you did a weak point focus attack successfully. The first one is the monster will get knocked down for a few seconds. This is different compared to the wound focus attack where the monster only get knocked back a few steps. The second one is you should not see a wound destroyed message afterwards since we do not require a wound to trigger it. Do note that after a weak point focus attack, you cannot trigger another one until about 1 minute later. Now that you understand what weak point is, here's a list of monsters and their moveset that will trigger a weak point. To trigger a weak point for Ajarakan, wait for the move where it shoots lava at you from the ground. Dodge and aim for its arms. To trigger a weak point for Arkveld, wait for the move where it shoots an explosive shockwave at you. Dodge and aim for its chains. To trigger a weak point for Balahara, wait for the move where it shoots a stream of mud. Dodge and aim for its mouth. To trigger a weak point for Blangonga, wait for the move where it shoots a breath of ice. Dodge and aim for his butt. To trigger a weak point for Chatacabra, wait for the move where it charges its right arm before slamming on the ground. Dodge, or get hit like me, and aim for his tongue. To trigger a weak point for Congalala, wait for the move where it farts and shake his butt afterward. Dodge the fart and aim for his butt. To trigger a weak point for Doshaguma, wait for the move where it stands on its back leg for the overhead smash. Attack the stomach before it hits you. To trigger a weak point for Gravios, there are 4 different body parts for you to punish. First one is where it shoots its laser beam. Dodge the beam and aim for his mouth. The second way is to wait for it to do a barrel roll. After it finishes rolling, aim for its back. The third one is when it farts out gas from its stomach. After it finishes farting, attack the stomach. The last one is when it swings its tail. Try not to get hit and aim for the tail after it's finished swinging. To trigger a weak point for Guardian Doshaguma, wait for the move where it uppercuts you from the ground up. Dodge it and aim for the arm it just attacked you with. Another way you can trigger weak point is to wait for his one arm slam. Dodge and aim for the same arm again. The last one is the same as regular Doshaguma where he stands on his 2 back legs, but instead of aiming for the stomach, you have to aim for his arms. To trigger a weak point for Guardian Ebony Odogaron, wait for the move where it slams down on his 2 front legs. Dodge and aim for the legs. Another way is to wait for it to do his tail whip move. Dodge forward and aim for its tail. To trigger a weak point for Guardian Fulgur Anjanath, wait for the move where it lunges forward and try to bite you. Dodge a lightning ball and aim for his mouth. To trigger a weak point for Guardian Rathalos, wait for the move where it slams his feet on the ground followed by an explosion. Dodge it and aim for its feet. To trigger a weak point for Gypceros, wait for the move where it tries to flash you with a crystal on its head. Attack the crystal before the flash comes out. To trigger a weak point for Hirabami, wait for the move where it shoots an ice ball at you. Dodge and aim for its mouth. To trigger a weak point for Jin Dahaad, wait for the move where it shoots its ice breath. Dodge and aim for its head. After you knock it down, it will expose even more weak point on its head and backs. To trigger a weak point for Mizutsune, wait for the move where it pulls head back to shoot a water ball. Dodge and aim for its head. To trigger a weak point for Nerscylla, wait for the move where it extends both its pincer and try to cut you like a scissor. Dodge and aim for the pincers. To trigger a weak point for new Udra, wait for the move where it does a double body slam. Dodge and aim for its mouth. To trigger a weak point for Quematrice, wait for the move where it sweeps its tail 360 degree. Dodge and aim for its neck. To trigger a weak point for Rathalos, wait for the move where it shoots 2 fireballs. Dodge and aim for its mouth. Another way is to wait for the move where it charges its flamethrower to the ground before launching it at you. Dodge and aim for its head. To trigger a weak point for Rathian, wait for the move where it shoots a single or triple fireball. Dodge and aim for her head. To trigger a weak point for Rey Dau, wait for the move where it shoots a single lightning beam. Dodge and aim for its head. Another way is to wait for the powerful railgun attack. Dodge and aim for its head. To trigger a weak point for Rompopolo, wait for the move where it lunges forward while shooting poison mist from its mouth. Dodge and aim for its mouth. To trigger a weak point for Uth Duna, wait for the move where it flies at you with a body slam. Wait for the slam to finish and aim for its head. To trigger a weak point for Yian Kut-Ku, wait for the move where it charges at you while shooting fireball. Dodge and aim for its head. And that's all, folks. If you made it to this far in the video, you're probably asking where is Lalabarina and Gormagala. I gave up on Lalabarina after spending 3+ hours trying to find a weak point. And Gormagala is Gormagala. If anybody know how to trigger the last two, please comment down below. If you learned anything from this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Now get out there and trigger some weak points. Happy hunting, hunters!